Troll toll! Troll toll, if you please. It may be pointless, life may be pointless, but the toll needs to be paid. How could it be? My life is like the bridge behind me. It goes nowhere. Loneliness such as this, how it weighs, how it burdens. Dear me, why? I stand here day and night. Humans hate me, for I must take their gold for no good reason at all. Even among my own I find no companionship. Troll toll is all they think about. Once, though, I was happy. A girl, one of your very own kind, used to pass by daily. She was bright and young and gay. She smiled. She bade me good morning. She told me about the dreams that had come to her in the night, but then she left for a faraway land. She is gone, and I have been lonely ever since. It's all the goblins' fault. They cut the ropes to prevent you humans from going to the mines below. Ropeless, pointless, and yet I must cry for toll. He is the king of Lucula Forest, and a most formidable troll indeed. I do not even like to talk about him, for fear he might find out and crush my skull like a walnut. Archibald, though, Archibald may be willing to speak. His fine mind makes him bold. Find Archibald, a proud troll and troll father, if you wish to know about the king. We ask for toll because our king commands us to. He is mad for gold, all his senses crave it. Gold is his life, and therefore it is my life too. Even though I care more for the daisies in the fields than I could ever care for cold, dead metal, no matter how pretty its lustre. Leave me, like she left me, my bonny lass. Would that another would come. Would that another would come and ask, "How are you, Fumble?"
Next time you must introduce me to your handsome friend.
Troll
His
toll.
musk dominates the breeze most pleasingly.
Why?
I don't know
Troll
what kind
toll.
of trysts you had in that home forest of yours, girl. But it's a very good thing you left when you did.
Troll toll. Why, oh why? Troll toll.
Have you yet seen the Conduit's Way, Lost One? She came to us. Have you ever seen a creature more pathetic than Fumble? Indeed I have.
Source hunter, are you? What brings you to this neck of the woods? The goblins? The orcs? The cult? Or the whole pretty bouquet? Don't be surprised if you hear more than a few unkind words about yours truly around town. An overseer's got to enforce his share of unpopular guild decisions, you know. I'm finished with this one pony rodeo, though. I did my best by these roughnecks, and now it's time for old Brandon to take a load off. In fact, you may be able to help speed my retirement plan along.
I must say I'm also intrigued.
Oh, I knew a source hunter'd perk up at the sound of a challenge. I'm no man to refuse a source hunter. Ask away, friend. A strange sort of substance, discovered here around 2 years ago, and folks have been clamouring to get their paws on the rancid stuff ever since. To the right buyer, It's worth more than diamonds. I remember him well. Decent man, strong-backed, with something of a funny accent, no? He managed to leave Silverglen alive, but as I recall, the symptoms of wrath were already upon him. Ross! Oh, you're a curious sort of fella, aren't you? Ask around. Half the men here have a brother who died from it. The other half were cured by that cult. Larian's actually invited those bug-eyed creeps here himself. The miners were dropping like flies, and goblins had more of a natural tolerance for the work. Little did we know they'd overrun the place in a matter of months. That circus rolled into town shortly after the tenebrium was discovered. Some freak woman with a freak gemstone managed to cure rot by some strange magic and convinced most of the locals that she were the conduit of the goddess or some such tripe. Between you and me, the Troll King's sitting on a piece of treasure of more value than even he knows. A metal called tenebrium that can fetch a prettier sum than its weight in gold. I intend to lift it, sell it, and live out the rest of me days in comfort. The devil's in the details, though, and I haven't managed to find a way to access the King's Cave, much less make off with the stuff without being noticed. But you're a source hunter. You can sniff out any point of mystery. So let's make a deal, You find the tenebrium and bring it to me, and I'll deliver you a few pieces of information about Silverglen, and Lawrence in particular, that are sure to make your mouth water. I wouldn't wish the wrath on me worst enemy, though. So let me give you a little something to contain the tenebrium bars. It's lined with the fragments of a special stone that keeps rats' ill effects at bay. Apart from Gungir's stature and incurable case of the uglies, it's not so different from a parakeet. Got a brain the size of a pea and a fervent passion for all things bright and shiny. The nutty oaf sits on a river of silver beneath these mines, but leases it to the mining company for a fraction of its worth in gold. He'd rather put those hefty minions of his on toll duty than mine these hills himself for 5 times the reward. I can't be certain myself where his cave is located, but at least one of those oaf lackeys of his must know where to look. They've got to do something with all the gold they've gathered in the course of guarding those damn bridges, haven't they?
Oh, my hero! My heart is still racing. That little monster's face haunts me every time I so much as blink. A troll? No, I won't hear of it. You saved my life, and for that I am beholden to you. But do please keep your sick fantasies to yourself. Nothing much, I'm afraid, but go ahead. I'll answer what I can.
We're a mile away from the goblin camp beyond the canyon, but you can still smell them if the wind blows southward. Such vile things, those goblins.
I hope you haven't come for miner's work, my friend. That's goblin territory now.
I'm a wee bit shocked. Wait for a particular plan of mine to pan out for now.
Over here, sweet cheeks. Oh, I'm aching to share. Hi
sweet.
there, honey. Is he a gentle troll? Would he benefit from my particular expertise, you think? It is strange, but, well, if you're willing to pay me on behalf of your toll-taking friend, I'll be glad to keep him company. I do believe 2,050 gold should cover it. Well, I sure ain't romancing a troll for less, sweetheart. Who knows what sort of depraved requests he might make?
Hey there, tall and strong. Up for a little roll in the hay?
Where the wind blows, the goddess breathes. Where the rivers run, the goddess weeps. How can I connect you to our eternal goddess, my friend?
Why don't you stay a while, darling? I just know I could take you on a wild ride if you let me.
Do you believe in the gods, baby? Because you're the answer to all
These
my
goblins
prayers.
are worse than the trolls. Half as dumb and twice as mean.
At least they don't have that distinct underside of a bridge.
How's business for you anyway?
Better
Well
that
enough,
than reeking
well
of
enough.
fresh blood.
It would be better if you'd glance in my direction,
Over
though.
here, sweet
Truth is,
cheeks.
I'm a wee bit
Oh,
shocked
I'm
at the moment.
aching to share
Waiting for a
moment
particular plan of
together.
mine to pan out for now.
Do you believe in the gods, baby? Because you're the answer to all my prayers.
Wait! Stop! Can it be? A source hunter? Oh, my fortune, my fate! I am saved! They're coming for me. They know I've escaped, and they won't stop until they've sliced me in two and corrupted my corpse with darkness. The cult, the dark heart of the Immaculates, the corrupted few who lead their trusting converts upon a path paved with source. Well, they won't stop until they've silenced me. And worse, I am Samid, once a humble miner, once a devoted immaculate, now a refugee in flight from both religion and home. The witch? Why, her cabin is only a short walk from here. Look, I'd always heard tell that she, the strange and silent keeper of Luculla, was a sorcerer herself. Though now I see that, if that were true, the Immaculates will be working with, not against her. As it stands, the conduit herself ordered that the witch be contained at all costs. I know not why, but any enemy to this band of demons is a friend to all else. I once counted myself among their most faithful. Such a devotee to the Immaculate Way was I that I rose swiftly through its ranks, became privy to each of the esoteric rituals of the Immaculate Method. But in time, I discovered too much. When I was granted access to Sacred Stone, the most protected Immaculate village, I watched with horror as our enlightened leaders unabashedly performed darkest source magic. I immediately reported this corruption to our highest priest, Lady Attenbearer. I'll never forget her laugh, mirthless and savage. She was one of them, a sorcerer. I escaped that terrible place as quickly as my feet could fly. And now, you must do what I cannot. You must end the darkness that has consumed the Immaculate Way, the source that corrupts it. To gain access to that nest of vipers, you'll have to become one of us. One of them, that is. Speak to Loic, the Immaculate Abbot of the village to the north. Silver Glen, it's called. He'll be only too eager to gain another convert, and only the initiated are granted access to Sacred Stone. Source Hunter, in the name of the innocent Immaculates, those unaware of the fanged head that leads them, I pray you will expose the truth. So many of us sought only spirit. We had no idea what we'd be asked to sacrifice in return.
My friend, did you hear? That man said the one called Attenborough is nearby. We must find this village, Sacred Stone. I am certain Jarrett has been taken there. And if it is where Attenborough rules, it seems these Immaculates are not all as I have heard.
In her holy name, halt! You shall not tread upon this immaculate road. Has rot taken your ears? I say this is an immaculate road. Only those blessed with Loic's sanction may pass here.
Welcome to Silver Glen, home and hearth of Immaculates.
There you both are. Marvelous. Your efforts have borne even more fruit. A new piece of the tapestry has been mended. The weaver's been hard at work with the thread Starstone has borne her, and a whole portion of history has been rewoven. Rejoice, my friends, rejoice! For now we witness a tale from the eons torn from time, but now, thanks to you, restored.
After the war was won, the Void Dragon remained a great threat to all existence. And so, upon the anvil of creation, the God Box was crafted. The void was locked within, but still the question remained: who would guard the box? The two generals offered themselves. They would give up life and glory to stand sentinel. Transformed into immortal beings, they would be the Void's eternal guardians. They placed the box and the guardians in the First Garden, home of Astarte and of the world's most beautiful power, Source. For time immemorial, the Guardians stood by the God Box, no longer human in body or in mind, but duty personified.
So that is who we were. Demigod Guardians of the God Box. I reckon you're right. Besides, even gods can die, and from what we've seen here in this realm, little good came from being a half divine.
I salute you, my master. Other elementals lie in wait until with a word you command them to action. Which one of them, pray, has your preference? And that is your final choice?
Yes, indeed. That is our final choice.
Thy will be done.
Oh, it's so cold in here. It hurts.
I think my very words may freeze and fall to the ground.
Despite their utter failure, foolish creature, chain your fate to theirs, and you are chaining it to certain downfall.
That remains to be seen. I do believe they will remember. I do believe I will serve them again, despite your tricks.
Always Always am I the trickster, always am I the malefactor. Yet all I do is speak the truth. They failed before, and they will fail again. The void, I can see it approaching in their eyes.
By the hoary beard of Boreas, can it be? You've come home. It's about time, isn't it? Your quarters have been invaded by all manner of madness. Could I be more explicit? This place is of your essence. Can't you feel it in your very bones, as I do in every crystal of frost within me? You belong here, and this place belongs to you. I cannot tell you why or how, but I know it to be true. Does my brilliant frost beguile you? I am ice, of course. A soldier of ice, to be explicit, and this is where I have dwelt across many eons. Here I wait for the day, if ever, I am called to serve the realm again. Of course, alongside my opposite, the eternal fire, we were summoned in service of a goal greater than the timeless battle between heat and cold. Yes, together we sought victory against the void. You can thank our great army for all of this, you know. For existence itself. Those were times of great proportions. The forces of nothingness pitted against those of life, and naught but ourselves marching to the beat set by our great leaders could stop the void's encroachment. Your home, your rules, naturally. What would you like to know? Off to explore.
I give not you for lost. From this descent, celestial virtues rising will appear more glorious and more dread than from no fall.
Ready to advance, ready to ask away, It's no coincidence. Way back, don't let the name in the day. By now, it's been centuries since it.
Welcome, your knightship. Oh, be welcome indeed. As you can see, we have set up shop here in Silverglen. And as a matter of course, you'll get my wares at prices that no one else has a right to claim from me. I've a song in my heart and a spring in my step, my liege. I've had orcs on my tail and bandits to boot, and yet I live. How can I be any? She's alive and kicking, my liege, just like she always was. Oh, certainly she can be a handful, but I wouldn't really have it any other way. We survived thanks to you, and each hour we are together I count as a blessing. Oh, the smithy's doing grandly, your knightship. Thanks to your valiant rescue of Alfie, I haven't had to abandon my most valuable gear, which means my products are up to the high standards you may expect from Bjorn Stoutborn, for such is my name and such is my reputation.
My, I see you appear and everything brightens. Such is the joy you have brought us. Please be ever welcome in our new establishment. I'm swell and settled here in Silverglen. I have a roof over my head instead of menacing forest canopies looming above. I have a cosy bed to sleep in instead of moss and leaves to lie on. I have a husband to cuddle come the night instead of having to stand and watch for bloodthirsty beasts that hunt by the moon. As you can tell, dear friend, I am well indeed. Oh, he's doing peachy, as am I. We do still feel great sadness for what happened to our friends in Hunter's Edge, but the selfish side that houses in every soul is mighty glad we made it out together. A new smithy, a new life. The gods are kind to us.
I have seen the void, and it haunts me. It follows my vision like
I assume you address me for a reason, do you now?
Careful, comrade. Onward.
Beware of the lost ones out there, Wanderer. Their blood
My champion, my healer and protector. How delightful it is to see you again. Oh, I'm doing dandy. Thank you for asking. My wound is quite healed. A bit tender still, but coming along nicely. The powers that be have been going quite easy on me since we've been here. In fact, I'm expecting a promotion from Beast of Burden to House Guardian any day now. Better house, better food, and less cargo carrying shall soon be my lot.
Hey there! Lovely to...
Oh, so good of you to drop by, my Oh, the smithy's doing grand.
Unknown to all time, are you? Leave it to an imp to try to fill our minds with all manner of magical gobbledygook. I'll tell you who you are. Source hunters, members of the most esteemed order in Rivellon. Here to find out and grind out every last speck of dark magic in the realm. There, the enigma is solved. What are you? You think I'm... No, comrade. You can keep the honor of being the object of the Space Im's special interest all to yourself. I just hope this fancy of yours doesn't interfere with your real job, or have you forgotten that little detail already? You're a source hunter first, last, and always, comrade.
I do wish you'd stop it.
Do a salutoin, hunter. What can I do for you? So that item interests you, yes? I can let you have it for very reasonable price indeed.
Remember to take a break now and again, Bjorn. You know what the doctor said.
Please, Mara. Must you bother me at every turn?
Remember to take a break now and again, Bjorn. You know what the doctor said.
Please, Mara. Must you bother me at every turn? You're a good boy, aren't you, Alfie? Bandit slayer of mine. Oh, yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Another piece of trash.
Don't work too hard now, dearest. You've been hammering away for hours.
Please, Mara. Must you bother me at every turn?
that item interests you, yes? I can let you have it for very reasonable price indeed. That doesn't look like your best work there, dear.
My simple little adventure hasn't changed them all that much, I think. Well, they're still kindly enough, without being truly affectionate to me, but I'm not one for cuddling anyway. They bicker too, just like they always used to, but with a playful glint in their eyes I never really saw before. And the strange noises they sometimes make in the night, they do happen rather more frequently. Perhaps they got a chill in the woods, poor souls.
Well, what's this I've spotted? Fortune!
I assume you address me. Gladly I would rejoin your party. Good. No.
Ready to advance, ready to defend.
Rawr! That is, how can I help you, my friend?
Daemon Daemonium. Only fool.
I need
Rawr! What is your expression?
Careful, comrade. I think I could.
I am on the trail, Source Hunter. Bear daughter.
Beware of the lost ones out there, Wanderer. Their blood is impure.
Beware of the lost ones out there, Walker. Their blood is impure.
The goddess is the word. Then it shall be my pleasure. Do you hold it to be true, O Seeker, that you are ready to be tested? A most sacred trio of queries shall I put before thee. But even if thou falterest but a single time, unworthy will thou be deemed of the goddess's love.
Blessed be the goddess and blessed be the conduit.
Immaculate,
Give
I want
me
to
the
be.
strength,
The blood of the
oh
lost
goddess,
will
to
flow.
become enlightened.
Blessed be your willing spirit. We commence. Premise the first. In honor of the goddess, that which was stellar must become sanguine. Correct?
Will I read the words of the goddess?
Agreed. That is correct.
Premise the second. The blood of the greater should be used in service of the lesser so that balance may be achieved. Correct?
Yes, that is incorrect.
Premise the third. Only those who have partaken in the spilling of blood and thereby created the stone that lives, the stone soaked with blood, may be called an immaculate. Correct?
Agreed. That is correct.
Most gratifying. Oh yes, most exemplary indeed. You have understood the words of the goddess, and I deem you worthy of her true test, of the true trial that shall make you an immaculate. We are the chosen ones of the goddess. To become an immaculate, you must experience both the goddess's bane and her boon. Leave Silver Glen and take the western path. Follow it to where the winds howl and a great skull looms within the rocks. There you will find it, the hollow and the true trial within. Immaculate guards bar the way, but tell them you have my blessing and they shall let you pass. But take utmost care, the road is beset with horrors, and your mettle will be truly tested before you've even set foot within the goddess's trial. It would behoove you to train in advance of setting upon that treacherous path. I shall await you in the Chamber of Blood.
Rawr! That is, how can I help you, my friend?
Not today, Ramon. We're on the move here again.
better.
A blizzard of blows! Battering ram!
The seven call me home. Sweet relief.
Sigurd's grace!
Nothing short of incendiary. Into the fray once more. Sweet relief.
I needed that.
Back on my feet.
I know better already.
Bless the seven, I am restored.
Corruption.
Careful, I've spotted a trap. Careful now, that's a trap. Hold! Our enemies have laid a trap.
Sweet relief.
As good as a new penny.
Bless the seven I have restored.
A stitch in time, eh, friends?